This is the Continental High Performance Corner. A closer look at the fastest race boats in the world.
The search is never ending for increased power and unlimited hydroplane racing as the boats search for more and more power in different ways to attain their goals. Now the turbine engine, like the Miller American, the Budweiser, also the Cellular one, we know what a turbine is. But do you know what a turbocharged engine is? Well, in most, it's been iffy in unlimited hydroplane racing until Holset joined the Miss Madison team. They've been very successful with turbocharged automobiles and car racing, and now they're proving it on the oval tracks of the Unlimiteds today. Now let's meet Charlie Grooms, the crew chief of the Holset Miss Madison. And Charlie, this is a cutaway version of your turbocharger, right?
That's right, Jim.
Now, exactly how does it work? What is the main principle?
The principle, Jim, is that more air and more fuel, the more that you can get to the motor makes more horsepower. And what we've done with the help of Holset and their engineers is they've developed the turbocharger. What we've done is just adapt it to our engine to get more fuel and more air to make more horsepower.
So in essence, what you're saying is you're burning your own exhaust and increasing horsepower that way.
Yeah, Jim, what we're doing, instead of letting the exhaust just completely go out into the air, I'm taking it and recapturing it here inside this exhaust side of the turbocharger. That in turn spins this blade here. On the opposite side of that, well, I have an intake side of the turbocharger that sucks air in, fresh air from the outside. What I do with that, this blade spins, sucks the air in, and I ram that into the manifold over top of the fuel, and combination thereof increases horsepower.
Thank you, Charlie. Let's go racing.
Thanks, Jim.
Welcome back to Madison. I want to interrupt for just a moment. These two have been working together for a long time, since last winter. I don't want to say teacher and pupil. That's not correct because you've driven a long time, but the two of you have worked very closely this year. You went to driving school, things like that. How's your relationship going? Steve first.
Oh, I can't tell you how comfortable I am with it. I mean, and Jim is making me think. He's making me realize things that I never approached before. I think it's just a very practical approach, really. And our basic format is to what did we do wrong? Where can we improve? How can we improve? He's a good teacher.
Jim?
I don't know if you could call me a teacher or not, but I really enjoy working with Steve because he pays attention. You know, a lot of people, a lot of drivers especially, will let their ego get in the way of listening to a crew chief basically analyze what they're doing out on the race course. But Steve and I have developed, I think, a really good relationship, and where we can communicate well. I can sometimes see some things from the shore that he can't necessarily see what's going on in the race boat because so many things are happening to him so fast, and vice versa. He can help me with the race boat in things that I can't really tell from the shore, and I really like the communication.
In other words, the communication is vital, and you've got it.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely essential.
Something equally essential is a healthy engine, and the Risley's team is doing something about that. As you see, they are taking out another engine and putting in a new turbocharged Allison engine. They went to fuel injection just this year after examining the entire operation and decided that was the direction to go, but they're a little frustrated today. Todd, you've had a break in terms of getting into 2B instead of 2A. Time to make the engine change?
Oh, yeah, we'll have plenty of time for that. You know, it's a typical hometown race. If anything can go wrong, it will, and it has.
Now, it's got to be frustrating because this is it. This is homecoming.
Yeah, it is. We were really up for this race, really looking to do good and qualified nice and fast, and we'll get it together here.
In a nutshell, what was wrong?
I had acted like there were some fuel injection problems. I just was running out of fuel.
So Murphy's Law seems to be striking the Risley camp, but we got a long day ahead of us yet. We'll return in just a moment in Madison, Indiana.